Okay, we're going to look at the problem of translating a circle by a given vector. Okay, so remember, translating just means moving it. Okay, so we're not going to be stretching it or squashing it or anything like that. We're just going to be moving the circle. Now, we've been given the equation of the circle, x squared plus y squared equals 25. Okay, so I'll write that down again here. And we are going to translate it by the vector 2, 1. So that means that x now gets replaced with x minus 2. So I'm actually going to have x minus 2 all squared rather than just x squared. Now y is getting moved 1. So that means I'm going to replace y by y minus 1. Okay, so I'm always getting the negative of what's in the vector. And that's still equal to 25. Okay, so you can already think of this as the circle that was centered at 0, 0 has now been moved to the same. It's now the same sized circle, okay, but it's now centered at 2, 1. Now we're going to multiply these brackets out. Okay, so we're going to get x squared minus 4x plus 4. Okay, from that first bracket. And the second bracket will get y squared minus 2y plus 1. And that's all still equal to 25. All that we need to do now is just make sure that we've got all of the algebra on one side and any constants on the other side. So we've got x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus y squared minus 2y plus 1. So we've got the 4 and the 1, that's 5. Take 5 from both sides. So I'm going to be left with x squared minus 4x, okay, plus y squared minus 2y, okay, and I'm going to, 4 and 1 is 5, take it away from both sides, which will leave me with just the 20 on the right hand side. Now suppose, okay, that we're given this expression at the bottom, or this equation rather, okay, we're just given this equation. And we are then asked, can you show what the center, find the center of the circle and the radius? Okay, you can't just read it straight off from what we've got there. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get it back into the form that we had before. And the way to do that is through completing the square. Okay, so I'm going to complete the square on the x expressions. Okay, so it's x minus 2 because I halve the minus 4 to get minus 2, and I'm going to square that. Now that gets me x squared minus 4x, but it gets me an extra plus 4, so I've got to take 4 away. And from the y's, I'm going to get y minus 1, because minus 1 is half of minus 2. Square that. Now that's going to get me the y squared minus 2y, but it's going to give me an extra plus 1, so I'm going to have to take 1 away. And that's all going to be still equal to 20. So I've now got x minus 2 all squared plus y minus 1 all squared. The minus 4 take away 1 is 5. Minus 5, sorry. Add 5 to both sides and I get 25. So the center of the circle is at 2, 1, and the radius is the square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, radius of course cannot be negative 5 because the radius is an actual distance. You're not having a negative length. Okay.